Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and a few questions again with Windows 11 for those that will be moving on. So some of you using, of course, the Windows Subsystem for Linux. That still exists. A lot of people are under the impression that it did not, but it is, and I have it installed with a variation of Ubuntu 18. So this is something that exists. The other thing that a lot of you have been asking is Windows Sandbox. Of course it does. It still exists with Windows 11 with a minimalistic account, of course. Once again, for those that wonder what Sandbox is and why it exists, it's Windows within a Windows, but it's that's why it's called Sandbox. It's actually in kind of in a prison, if you want. It's in a jail. The window where Windows 11 operating system here works, and by the way, it works also on Windows 10, but you have to have the Pro version or later, is where you can test software, and you know that it won't impact your main Windows, or even if you would get a virus within this Windows Sandbox, you just shut it down, and it's as if you reinstall Windows all the time. So basically every time you start fresh with a new copy of Windows 11 in this case, Windows 10 and Windows 10. It's extremely fast. This is one of the biggest complaints that a lot of people had in Windows 10 was how slow the Windows Sandbox is. It's really, really fast in Windows 11. So if you turn it on, you'll just see how fast it actually gets to the Windows Sandbox compared to Windows 10. And I mean, this isn't the most powerful of a machine that I'm running it on here, and it actually works great. So for those that were wondering if all of that still exists in Windows 11, yes, the Sandbox and Windows Subsystem for Linux, which will have a lot of updates, and a lot of the Windows Subsystem for Linux basically is going to get, at some point, you'll be almost running a full graphic user interface Linux within that window and that app. So this is nice, and they are separate, so which means that they are updating by themselves. You don't need to have a Windows update like you used to get updates for that. So it's pretty cool. So yep, to answer the questions, these still exist among all the other Windows 11. You know, it's pretty much most of the features are there. There's a little bit of deprecation of stuff, of course, and you know, there's no more of the timeline feature, things like that. So there are some deprecation of features, but for the most part, the big features are still there. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.